How about that? Is that good?
I guess. All right.
2 videos, 3 cameras.
Huh.
3, 2, 1.
Look at this one first. No, actually, look at that one. There we go.
Which one are we looking at? Okay, let's start over.
All the way up?
Yeah. 3.
All right, so this is Kevin. Jesus.
Your face isn't in this one.
No, my face isn't in this one.
Wow,
You're looking at that dirty kayak on the ceiling.
that's all good.
Nah.
All your kayaks are dirty.
All right, yeah, every one of them. That's because mine are works of art. They're utilitarian.
I just clean them up when I get through using them.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The river cleans them just fine for me.
River cleans them good for me too.
Yeah. I don't know why you have to clean yours. Yours gets washed out every time we go on a trip.
Shane would hush a minute. Just hold on.
Right.
This is Shane with monkeying around.
Kevin's Wonder Electrician, and this is Wandering Monkey Productions.
Today we're talking about camera gear.
Camera gear. All right, so
well, how we mount our camera.
How we mount camera gear. I'm not going to go through all the details of every camera because there's plenty of videos you can see that on. You don't need to see this one. They're going to be more specified to the cameras. Yeah. We're talking more about how to shoot from a kayak.
And I don't technically know anything about camera stuff.
We put them on auto and let them run.
We use basically three cameras the same. I have 2 of the 3. Kevin has 3. I've got the Olympus TG870 and I have a Ion Air Pro 2. Now the Ion Air Pro 2 is my front facing camera. My Olympus 870 is kind of my main camera. That's where I get most of my footage from. I just recently picked up the Ion Air, so I've not used it a lot. But yes, that's the Ion Air Pro.
And I've used it a lot. That is
the New River trip. He used that a bunch, getting pictures and video, front facing stuff, that kind of thing on the New River. So go check out that video. 4 days, 65 miles, New River, North Carolina into Virginia.
If you like to see someone flipping kayaks, that'd be a good video to watch.
Yeah, because I did twice on that one.
Yeah, almost drowned it once.
I ain't almost drowned.
Yeah.
The river was 2 foot deep.
How come all we saw was your head?
Well, that's because I was laying down.
All right, so
anyway,
with the Ion Air Pro, that's my forward-facing camera, and that would be this one right here. You can see it on that camera.
Kevin's also got a Hero Session, GoPro Hero. What is that?
It's GoPro Hero Session.
Hero Session.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one's new to me. It's actually not even mine. It's my wife's. So thanks, hon, for letting me use it. But I've just started kind of carrying it with us just to get some of the other shots. I use a clip mount on it a lot and clip it on the paddle or something like that. Stick up in the air.
Drop it in the lake.
Did drop it in the lake. Didn't have a floater on it. Luckily, it was only about a foot of water or 2. But that was.
If you'll check out the Yadkin River trip with the Wandering Monkey Kings.
Yep.
The first couple of seconds is his camera falling into the river.
Yep.
So.
Luckily, it chose to slip off the paddle when it was a foot of water instead of earlier. I think I was doing it out in the middle of the lake.
Oh, yeah.
So
20 plus feet deep.
Yeah, I kind of need to get a floater for that. But because it doesn't float.
Those are the 3 cameras we use.
Right, and the Ion Air Pro 2, it's the cheaper of all of them actually, and I prefer the footage that it gives actually. It does pictures and video. Sound quality is not really that great, but that's also because it's not really. It's more designed for being mounted on a motorcycle or something like that. But that's originally why I bought it, but it's actually worked out pretty well on this.
I just got mine, so I can't give you a whole lot of information on it. I've used the Olympus 870 the most.
Right.
I've had it for the longest. And the one thing I like about it is if you can see, let's turn around, the screen will flip up and it will show you what's in your shot, no matter if it's front facing, rear facing, whatever. It gives you kind of an idea of what's, I did that on purpose.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
You only wants him in the frame.
No, I'm just kidding. It gives you an idea of what's in the frame. That's what I like about the Olympus. Man, you look so much taller in there.
Yeah, man, I'm much taller than you.
Okay.
That's why I can stand up in the water more than you. So the Ion Air Pro, it actually gives the quality of the pictures about the same, maybe not quite as good, but about the same as the GoPro. It's got that sort of lens to it. It's more of a wide angle lens, but it catches the color real well. Anyway, it's only about 80 bucks. It's less than $100, and it does real good. And I've used the heck out of it for a year.
But once you can't change the battery out of that, just
Right.
like the GoPro.
When it dies, it's dead. You got to charge it up, just like the Sessions. Now the Sessions you can't charge. I mean, you can't change the battery either. The Olympus you can. Between the two of us, we probably have about 30 batteries going on most trips. But so the Ion Air Pro, it mounts just like a GoPro, but it has a little bit different of a mount, and it basically just clips in there. You slide that. Well, of course you can't do it whenever I'm one-handed. You just slide it in there like a GoPro, but it does have a different style mount. But it locks in nice and tight, and you can kind of pivot it where you want. Occasionally I'll turn it. Most time it shoots straight down the kayak because it gets some nice forward-facing stuff. Now the Olympus is kind of the catch-all camera. It's the one we talk to. It's the one that we use for taking pictures. Well, I don't know. I take a lot with the front one, but
I think it's got the best sound quality.
it does have the best sound quality of all of them. But what we've done is put it on. These kayaks have both of ours have pretty much the same setup.
Scotty
The
Mounts.
Scotty mount down here, and then this arm,
The extender arm.
the extender arm, which is pivotable. I mean, you loosen it up. Unfortunately, it's not got balls so that you can do it without loosening it, but
I'm goofing off, man. Because we've not laughed in this video yet.
oh.
I'm mad about that.
So this gives you a lot of versatility as to how to do it. Now, I'm not sure how you did it. Tell us about how you managed to lose the entire arm and a 870 camera there, Shane. I'm gonna put this camera directly on you so you can talk about it.
You know, I don't really know. On the New River, if you watch Kevin's video, you can't see it on mine.
Because it was gone.
On the New River, I flipped in a rapid and lost my kayak. Kayak went down the river. I'm swimming through the rapid, getting down to the bottom of the rapid to pick up my kayak. Kevin's over there fishing out gear. And when I flipped the kayak over, my extender arm, my camera, everything that was attached was gone. The only thing that was left on the kayak was the actual Scotty mount that was screwed to the kayak. Now the funny part was, and I don't know, I guess the only thing I can think of is I messed up something, but it was not broken. It still works. It's fine. You know, I got me a new arm and a new holder and everything. Got it all set up and put it in the old Scotty mount. Works fine, no problem. So I didn't break the Scotty mount for some reason. I guess I didn't get it in good enough. I lost the arm and all the camera part that detaches from the actual kayak.
Which, I don't know how you did it because,
I don't know.
I mean, you've got to actually pull up on it and then find just the right spot, which half the time I can't get the thing out.
To get it out.
It's got just the right spot where it actually picks up out of there. And I thought maybe he had broken this part right here, but it wasn't still in there, so that means you obviously didn't break that.
No.
But,
Well, it could have broken and slid out, but
yeah, possibly. But
I doubt that happened. I don't think I got it in correctly.
But these will just, they go in and once they're a little cumbersome when you're trying to do too many things at one time. But they go in there and then they'll pivot and then lock into place wherever you want them at. They are on our Amazon store. So
thewanderinmonkey.com.
wanderinmonkey.com. Check that out. Check out our Amazon store. These have been added to it. This
Everything
is the actual
on that store is a good, what we consider to be a fairly good product.
And you can see, this is how that comes out of that. This is, I wish that this part was actually made like this, because this will simply just twist it,
and
slip
lock
it in there, and it's locked in. So this is what runs about 20 bucks on Amazon, something like that. And then the camera mount, I think everything together is less than 30 bucks. I'm not sure how much the actual base it was, but
the extender arm was the most expensive part.
yeah. But without the extender arm, these cameras are sitting way down here, which means that you're basically looking up our noses. So the extender arm just gives us you can hang it off the side, and that's what I do, because I don't like the camera in front of my face. I like to hang it off the side. It shoots down the side of the kayak when I've got it facing forward. And most of the time when we hit something a little interesting or there's a nice scene, what I'll do is turn both cameras on, and that way I have my options of which video I want to go with, which shot looks best. I'm hoping to do more with the GoPro this year. I'm thinking about getting a pole mount or another Z arm that's taller for the back. I would like to get a little more overhead shot of us, but that's all in the makings of.
The one thing I like about it is that Scotty Mount makes all these attachments. So you could hold a fishing rod, you could hold a GPS, you could hold they make a little stand that's like for cutting up bait and stuff.
Yeah.
There's all kind of different attachments you can hook to this setup once you got the setup actually hooked up on the kayak. So
right.
you can change out your.
Yeah, I mean, you can swap this out swap the Z arm out for a rod holder. Actually, you can actually fit the rod holder in the Z arm if you really wanted to. That way you can swing it out of your way. But like you said, you can fit anything Scotty Mountain makes, which is a ton of stuff. And I believe their main audiences or their main customer base is probably fishermen, kayak fishermen, stuff like that. So a lot of their stuff is going to be related to fishing. But they still have good camera setup stuff. And I mean, it's rock solid stuff. I mean, it's not cheap plastic. I mean, how he lost his, I don't know. I mean, must have been a fluke, because I mean, I don't know how. I mean, that's extremely thick plastic. I don't know how you break that. I mean, without barring dropping it on something or going up a waterfall.
Well, before I had a DIY PVC.
Yeah, we've done the DIY stuff before, and
it's okay, but for 40 bucks, less than 40 bucks, you can have a nice looking, sturdy professional setup.
Yeah.
So.
And you know, people paddle by you and you've got 3 cameras rolling all at one time. People look at you like you're a little crazy, but
they ask questions.
Yeah, but when they ask questions, what we do, like, subscribe.
Tell them to like and subscribe. Monkeying around.
Check out the videos. But so just want to give a quick video on our camera setups. Like I said, I've got some ideas cooking up for some of the next trips. What I'm going to do. I kind of like Pete from River Kings, his pole mount on the back.
Yeah, check out Pete River Kings. Some of his videos, you'll see he's got a big mount that goes on the back side. It's just basically a pole that he's hooked up. Who makes it? I can't remember. He told us.
Yeah, I don't remember who it is.
Go ask Pete from the River Kings. But he's got a big pole that he puts a GoPro on, and it shoots behind him over his head, and you can get really good footage of stuff as you're going down the river, going through rapids, that kind of thing, with that over the head shot on the kayak. So anyway, check it out, the Scotty Mount. It's on our Amazon store. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, leave us a comment, tell us where you're from, where you're watching from. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you don't subscribe to Monkeying Around or Wonder Electrician. Make sure we're trying to get the Wonder Monkey Productions YouTube page up and going, which it is up. And it does have some videos on it now. Now we just got to get everybody checking both things, because you still will see some videos from me and some videos from him on our own, but the Wonder Monkey Productions is going to be both of us together. And make sure you don't miss any of that, because there's going to be, we've got good response from our gear talks and stuff like that. Trying to show kind of
you know, some options as to what you can use other than, I mean,
budget friendly.
yeah, budget friendly. Because yes, I mean, this is the Scotty mount. We told you how much that costs. Now they do make, you know, Yak Attack makes them and stuff like that,
Yak
and
Attack's
of course
pretty
GoPro
expensive.
makes, you know, the wishbones or dog bones and stuff like that. But good Lord, they're $100 something for one piece. Well, he lost his. You know, he was out $20.
Well, I was out a whole lot more because
Well, you lost the camera, but I mean.
So if anybody's out there,
Yeah, if
let me
anybody
get a plug. If you're on the New River, right near the Virginia, North Carolina line, there's a rapids and a hard right bend. I believe they call it Molly Shoals. There's a camera. There's a GoPro 870 in the river somewhere up in that area.
870.
Yeah, Olympus 870. Sorry. If you find it, I would love to have the memory card back. The camera's shot, the battery's shot at this point, but. Hopefully, maybe the memory card would still be good and I could have footage of that.
Maybe.
Anyway, like and subscribe. Wonder Monkey Productions.
Check us out next time.
Get your paddles wet.